Hi everybody, my name is Ebony Laura. I am a student here at CCU. Just wanted to point out a few things. If you see me looking at the camera, it is because I literally can't see nothing from right here. The only thing I can see is me, but as far as that, I can't see the time or anything else, so I have to get up close. And on top of it, I have to write down everything because literally I cannot remember nothing. I have to even write down instructions on like the homework assignments because I literally just can't remember at all. I can look at it, and just read it, and just in a matter of a few seconds I will forget. So if you see me, I have my phone and I have a couple of and then I have like 2 websites that I will give you guys to look at, and just I've done a post on this one actually. So with no further ado, let's begin. So the word persuasion is actually not in my vocabulary. This is not a word that I normally use. I did not know it was a noun. It says the word persuasion is a noun. See, I never knew that because I don't even use the word. It says the action or fact of persuading someone or of being persuaded to do or believe something. Number 2, a belief or set of beliefs, especially religious or political ones. It says when we think of the word persuasion, negative examples are often the first to come to mind, but we can use it to a positive outcome. With that being said, I have 2 websites that I'm going to give you right now. One of them is www.futureswithoutviolence.org, the /science of childhood trauma. And then the next one I'm going to give you, how psychologists define persuasion, www.verywellmind.com. So those are the 2 websites that I just gave you. With that being said, children are easily persuaded. Sometimes even adults, we can become easily persuaded, easily. And persuaded is another word of influence, okay? So we can be influenced or persuaded by our environment, by what we see every day, by, what we hear, what we listen to, what we see, just everything, And children are a gift from God. We all know that. And, we're not supposed to help them. We're not supposed to, have them stumble. We're supposed to help them and uplift them and, be protective over kids. And with that being said, the reason why I'm going on this, because I'm pretty sure my audience can relate to some of the stuff that I've said here. I was a foster child. I got adopted out. Probably I was like in the 80s I was in foster care. 90s I think I was in foster care. 90s I got adopted out, of course. My parents, unfortunately I was mentally abused, physically abused, emotionally abused. So, just growing up. And with the verbal abuse, that was quite often. I got bullied, I got talked about, I got teased a lot. Then when I came home, I got cursed out, of course. Me and my parents, we just walked around in the same household, just what I thought, was enemies. I was always scared to say anything. Scared I was gonna get cussed out. But that easily started persuading me. That had an influence on me. And what I mean by that is that I started going out and started cussing my sisters out, started, cussing other people out outside of, home and, stuff like that. That's because that's what I was raised up around. That was my environment, Um, um, that was how everybody, unfortunately, in the household handled a situation that made them mad or angry. My mother, she was an alcoholic, so I even experienced that kind of trauma, at a young age. I was like 6, 7, 8, experiencing all of that, Um, so, and of course, the bullying and teasing and all that did not end until well after I had dropped out of college. And then, but it taught me, but it had so much of influence on me that when people would try to love me, or, come to me, I will push them away. I'll start cussing them out and be like, why are you being so nice? And, this and that and this and that. And then, it made me not trust people either. And still today I have a little bit of trust issues too, but God is working on me with that. So, with that being said, we have to be careful of how we treat people, how we persuade people, and, even the environment that we live in, because we are supposed to be examples, and so with that being said, I pray everybody has a blessed and a wonderful day. And I am going to show you the stuff that I did write down, which is the persuasion video. And, I gave you the 2 websites. So, yeah, just let's be graceful, let's be loving and merciful. And it doesn't matter, I know that sometimes it is hard to love. Because I've been there. Sometimes, I'd be like, dang, this person is hard to love. Lord, help me, love them in spite of them, And so, because, we got to think about it. God loved us and, stuff like that. So, with that being said, just let's be graceful and just be in remembrance that, let's just be loving, and let's just treat everybody with respect, and and just kindness. Alrighty, and there are different resources out there where it helps us to be more effective, and it helps us to help someone else. They do have different resources. One of the sites that I shared with you is a good resource in helping, whether it's your nephew or nieces, kids, it can even happen, for elderlies. It does help you. It gives you effective ways to help them, So with that being said, have a blessed day, everyone. Bye. Mm-hmm.